She is Lin Weixia, a cold and brilliant girl from a poor family, while he is Ban Sheng, a handsome and arrogant young master from a wealthy family. The girl with a butterfly birthmark on her left, I became the boy's salvation as a child. Unexpectedly, they would meet again when they grew up. That day was very cold and quiet. The sticky smell of blood mixed into the darkness, making it hard for him to breathe. The scene of his mother's murder kept replaying. She felt like she was falling into a bottomless abyss. Besides death, she couldn't think of any way to escape this torment, just as she was about to let the darkness swallow her. She saw a faint light in it, bringing brightness, warmth, and goodness. The girl took out a candy from her pocket and placed it in his palm. She told him that the sun is fair and merciful. It just sometimes forgets to shine on good people. My mom says life is like a sour plum candy. It's always sour first and sweet. Things will get better if you keep going. Only then did the boy have the thought of living on. As the girl turned to leave, he quickly asked, "What's your name?" The girl smiled and waved at him. "It's a secret. We'll meet again if fate allows." Several years passed in the blink of an eye and they arrived at high school. The homeroom teacher was sweating profusely. "Your grades and credits are all excellent. Although you're a bit weak in science subjects, your overall performance is still at the top. You even won first prize in the essay competition last year. The teacher is looking forward to your performance after transferring here." Suddenly, a tissue was handed to her. Faced with the teacher's praise, Lin Weixia became much calmer. "Thank you, teacher, I'll do my best." He was surprised and accepted it with a smile, wiping the sweat from his face. "I remember inviting you before, but you refused. Now you're here. To be honest, I'm quite surprised." Lin Weixia's eyelashes fluttered. She softly replied, "Now I have a reason to come." Lu Shiping led Lin Weixia into the classroom. The room was filled with noise. Boys in the back were playing around with a mop, laughing and joking. Lu Shiping tapped the desk with a ruler. "Quiet, we have a new student joining our class. She will also be the new Chinese class representative. Now let's welcome her to introduce herself." She stood there, smiling slightly. "Hello everyone, my name is Lin Weixia. Please take care of me." In the overly quiet classroom atmosphere, a few voices emerged. The voices weren't loud, but they were full of mockery. "She's quite cute. Not bad, her skin is nice. Becoming the Chinese class rep right away, her grades must be good. Haha, dressed so poorly, she must be from a poor family. Haha, dressed so shabbily, she must be from a poor family." Lin Weixia seemed unaffected. Her voice was gentle. "Teacher, where should I sit?" Lu Shiping told her, "You can sit in any empty seat, we'll rearrange later." Ningxia casually raised her hand. "Sit here. The seat next to me is empty." Lin Weixia walked down and decided to sit next to her. Soon, she heard whispers. "Good thing she's not sitting next to Ban Sheng, right? I've never seen any girl worthy of sitting next to him. Ban Sheng didn't come today either." What a pity, she turned her head to look at that desk. The name Ban Sheng was written on the textbook. This was a person they had just mentioned. Ningxia enthusiastically greeted her and introduced herself as Ningxia. She calmly replied, "I'm Lin Weixia. Were you also recruited here based on your hike?" Ningxiao responded with a sarcastic smile. "Don't you know, Xingao admits a small number of students from social care programs every year to maintain their own birth rate. On one of those F students, there are also students. You'll soon deeply understand how ridiculous this class system is." Lin Weixia nodded thoughtfully. "Is that so?" The cold, brilliant girl became a subtle starlight for the handsome, aloof young master. Unexpectedly, they would meet again after many years. After class, Lin Weixia went to the bathroom alone. Just as she was about to push the door open, she heard girls complaining softly. "It's so annoying that Ban Sheng didn't come today. This makeup was all for nothing. I even skipped Jack to do my makeup." Lucy Gia let out a snort of laughter. While applying lipstick, she sighed, "All he cares about is basketball and astronomy. How could he notice you?" Another girl chimed in, "Why don't you ambush him at the observatory? After all, the school's observatory is all his. No one else can enter, then you could just take off your clothes." They started to make a fuss, laughing and joking around. Finally, Lin Weixia pushed the door open. Lucigia exclaimed excitedly, "Weixia, I thought you were lying about coming to Shengao." Lin Weixia stopped at the doorway, giving her a slight smile as if responding to some kind of telepathy. Afterwards, the two of them came to a spacious corridor. Lucigia stood there, breathing in the fresh air. "I didn't expect to see you here. Your written test score was quite high, just 2 points behind our school's best." Lin Weixia sipped her yogurt, curiously asking who it was. When she mentioned this person, her voice became very sensitive. "Ban Sheng." Lin Weixia only remembered the word observatory. Lucy just snorted, "Right? You heard those girls in the bathroom talking about it? The school's observatory is his because his family donated 2 experimental buildings to the school. Who wouldn't want someone like him?" Lucigia noticed her taking out her phone and asked what she was doing. Lin Weixia replied flatly, reminding about the Chinese homework at the observatory. She excitedly grabbed the phone. Let me, I'll remind him for you. A few minutes later, Lucigia returned the phone to her. Her usually composed face showed a hint of excitement. It's set for Saturday at 5 p.m. to pick up the homework. I'll go for you tomorrow. Lin Weixia nodded. Lucigia happily linked arms with her. Quick, help me think about what I should wear tomorrow. She replied with a mim and said, I'll give you some suggestions. Saturday at 5 p.m., she was working part-time at Shina Internet Cafe. Xingao doesn't allow students to work off campus, so today was her last day to wrap things up. Suddenly, she heard a loud bang. She quickly turned to look. She saw two young men fighting. Lin Weixia immediately called the security downstairs. This is Lin Weixia from the front desk of Xinhai Internet Cafe. There's a fight breaking out here. Come quickly. Just as she finished speaking, an ID card was thrown on her way. She was confused, not understanding what it meant. Looking up, she saw a boy in a white hoodie dragging out a skinny boy. The tall boy left a message. I'll pay for the damages. Lin Weixia picked up the ID card and looked. The boy had short hair, highbrow bones, thin lips, and a straight nose. Few people could make their ID photo look this good. Her gaze lingered on the information on the ID card. The name was actually Ban Sheng, so this was the person who hadn't submitted his homework. Shouldn't he be with CGI right now? Lin Weixia thought for a moment, then ran out into the rain. In a small alley, she witnessed this scene. The skinny boy was sitting on the ground, pale-faced, hugging the legs of the boy in the white clothes. He begged, please don't hit me anymore, I'm begging you. He casually lit a cigarette and coldly uttered a few words. It's too late to beg now. Beat him, Lin Weixia ran over, hesitantly speaking, classmate Ban Sheng. He was wearing a hat that covered most of his face, revealing only a slightly raised chin. He turned to look, seeing the butterfly birthmark under the girl's right eye, he thought of his childhood. That girl had the same birthmark. He became even more certain it was her. Standing still, he was dumbfounded for several seconds before reacting. The cold, brilliant girl in Weixia. The cool, handsome, rich young master Ban Sheng Medigan. The boy still remembered her, but the girl didn't recognize him. The atmosphere suddenly went quiet for a few seconds. Lin Weixia slowly spoke. He's almost beaten to death by you. Ban Sheng, with a cigarette in his mouth, snorted coldly. He bent down to pick up a stick from the dark corner of the wall. The skinny boy instinctively backed away, but there was nowhere to retreat. Ban Sheng spoke coldly. Someone's pleading for you now. Should I give you some face? He then slowly tapped the boy's face with a stick. He chuckled slowly, saying, I'll give you some face and continue beating you. Seeing Ban Sheng about to continue hitting, Lin Weixia had to grab the hem of his clothes. Her light-colored eyes looked at him. She angrily asked, why are you being violent here? Yuntu became anxious. What are you talking about? What violence? My brother is clearly. Ban Sheng quickly raised his hand, signaling Yuntu to stop explaining. He sensed a hint of disgust, tossing the stick away. The skinny boy, pressed against the wall, was almost scared enough to wet himself. Ban Sheng glared at him, slowly enunciating two words, get lost. The skinny boy seized the chance to quickly escape. Thank you, Brother Ban. I'm leaving now. Lin Weixia glanced at the smoking boy and questioned, weren't you supposed to meet Sigia for homework? Why are you here? He casually extinguished the cigarette, the spark sinking into his palm. He lifted his eyelids to look at her again, his cheek twitching slightly. He slowly said, Sigia is considering. I don't really like proactive ones, but if someone like you comes to chase me, I might consider it. Hearing these words, Lin Weixia cautiously stepped back. The phone in her pocket vibrated with a muffled sound. She took it out and looked down at the screen. The displayed message revealed the owner's anxiety. I've been waiting in the park near his house for over 2 hours. Still haven't seen him. I lost my wallet too. It's getting dark and a typhoon is coming. She hurriedly typed a reply, her tone reassuring, don't worry, send me the address. I'll come get you. She then quickly turned to leave. Ban Sheng watched her departing figure, unable to react for a long time. You want to step forward, reminding him, brother, the typhoon is coming. What should we do? Ban Sheng finally withdrew his gaze, slapping the back of Untu's head. He said, currently, let's go. You let out a sigh. Lin Weixia indeed hadn't recognized him. 30 minutes later, Lin Weixia arrived. She saw her sitting alone, crying, arms wrapped around herself, seeming cold. She certainly draped her coat over her. She apologized, sorry, there was traffic, I'm late. Lucigia immediately threw herself into her arms, sobbing. Thank you, Lin Weixia froze for a moment but then relaxed, raising her hand to pat Lucigia's head. Next time, if no one shows up, just go home directly. She coughed a few times, I was just bored. The rain lightened and they prepared to leave with umbrellas. Lucigia hesitated, Weixia about today's incident. Lin Weixia spoke timely, her voice gentle, don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Lucigia sighed in relief. Sync thank you. As they walked, they came to a convenience store. Lucy Gia ran over to buy something. She asked the owner, do you have Juan de Lucigarets? The uncle shook his head, sold out. Wanna see other brands? She looked disappointed, but he only likes this brand. Lin Weixia stood behind, slightly frowning. If she remembered correctly, Ban Sheng was smoking Huang Galu when he was beating someone in the alley. Is someone like Ban Sheng really worth liking? She was the new transfer student, the gentle top student Lin Weixia. And he was the cool, rich young master Ban Sheng. Students were divided into A class and F class based on their status. A class students were born strong, generally from good families with excellent study conditions. F class was more complex, born weak, either with poor grades or ordinary family backgrounds. Lin Weixia and Fang Imo went out to get hot water. Some girls saw them, noticing she was a new face and quite pretty. They decided to approach and ask which class she was in. One of them put her hand on her shoulder. Hello, classmate. May I ask? Lin Weixia slowly turned around. When she saw her face and eyes, she was slightly stunned. As her gaze passed over the school uniform bow on her chest, her expression immediately cooled. She raised an eyebrow. Your F class. Lin Weixia looked a bit confused, then belatedly nodded. The girl scoffed disapprovingly, wiping the hand that had touched her with a tissue. She threw it into the trash, connects to Lin Weixia, then left with her companions. The two behind her looked back at Lin Weixia, discussing in low voices. Their eyes showed some appreciation mixed with contempt. She looks good, too bad she's F class. Looking closely, she does have a poor aura about her. Haha, Fangamo also disliked those A-class students. She told Weixia, don't mind them, they're always like this. She walked while introducing herself. Hi, I sit next to you, my name is. Before she could finish, Lin Weixia immediately said two words, seeing that she knew her name. Fang Imo got excited. Wow, you actually know my name. I'm so happy, Lin Weixia asked seriously. Why did those people say I'm F class just now? Fang Imo explained carefully. It's because of the color of the bow. A class is red and we F class have gray ones. Lin Weixia glanced at the bow color. So what's the difference between the two? A class students generally come from good families, have better study conditions, and excel from a young age. F class is more complex, either with poor grades, ordinary family backgrounds, or transferred from other schools. As she spoke, she couldn't help but sigh. The high and mighty A-class students have always looked down on F-class. They don't even bother talking to F-class students. We're born into different social classes. We just happen to be in the same school. It's better to avoid them usually. Suddenly, Lucy Jayak called out from behind. She ran over and hugged her arm, saying with a grin, I've been looking for you for so long. Come on, let's go to the cafeteria together. A moment later, they arrived at the school cafeteria. Lucija took out several lunchboxes and opened them on the table. There were thick-cut veal steaks, braised pork ribs, and a small portion of okra. The colors were bright and the food looked delicate and thoughtful. Seeing that she hadn't started eating, Lucija said, these are all made by my family's housekeeper. She's a good cook. Or if you have anything you want to eat, just tell me. Lin Weixia said thank you and handed her a cup of milk tea. This one is sugar-free, it should suit your taste. The other one has sugar. The boy next to them saw this and complimented them. Two beautiful girls, so pleasing to the eye, but isn't that an F-class student? Why is Lucija eating with an F-class? She happily accepted it. Thanks, Shashia, I was just craving some sugar. At this time, Ban Sheng also arrived at the school cafeteria, chilling while behind him was super angry. That damn Four Eyes is too sneaky. He scammed so much money from that lonely old lady. Bro, you should teach him a lesson. He even has the nerve to go around saying you beat him into the hospital. But Ban Sheng didn't care at all. All right, don't spread this around. Chillingwell looked aggrieved and frustrated. Why should you take all the blame alone? Lucy Jia saw Ban Sheng coming and got very excited. She whispered Shashia. It's him, he's here to eat. Lin Weixia immediately turned her head to look. Oh, Ban Sheng, he's sitting 2 seats behind you. Lucy Jia stood up and took Lin Weixia's milk tea. Shashia, let me switch mine with yours. Ban Sheng likes sweet drinks. I'll go give him this half-sugar one and ask about why he stood me up. Lin Weixia nodded good-naturedly. Watching her walk towards Ban Sheng's direction, Lucija boldly handed over the milk tea, not knowing what to say. Lin Weixia, sitting right across from them, looked up. She saw Ban Sheng looking at his phone with raised eyebrows. The cool, rich young master actually initiated a conversation with the cold, top student girl. In fact, there were many people pursuing him, but in his heart, he only liked one person, and that was Lin Weixia. Lin Weixia and Fang Imo returned to the classroom and heard a noisy commotion. A girl said, can I borrow your lipstick? I need to touch up. Fang Imo whispered, no wonder they're excited, Ban Sheng is back in class. She looked up, she saw Ban Sheng leaning coolly on his chair, his broad, straight shoulders filling out his jacket. It wasn't hard to see that under the loose jacket was a sharp, sturdy frame. He was holding a lighter in his hand. A boy said, "Boss Ban, did you watch the game last night? Number 13's fadeaway jumper was amazing." I opened an ice-cold beer to celebrate. Ban Sheng gave a slight oomph in response. At this moment, Lin Weixia passed by him. Ban Sheng's eyes glanced at Fangamo. While handing in her Chinese homework, she gossiped, "This Ban Sheng, he's got a great family background and good grades. He even got full marks in physics, just a bit cold personality-wise. The girls all like his type, handsome and smart. Hey, did you see that black lily tattoo on his ankle? Rumor has it that he got it for a girl he likes. Even school rules couldn't stop him." Lin Weixia was lost in thought as she listened to Fang Yimo, but someone as outstanding as him probably only has eyes for a class students, right? Suddenly, a green notebook flew over and landed softly on the desk with a plop. Lin Weixia looked up. He was standing right in front of her, hands in his pockets, meeting her gaze. "Next time, get someone else to collect homework." He was referring to Lu CGI coming to ask for homework. Ban Sheng had such a strong presence that from the moment he appeared, he seemed to suck all the air out of the room. It was impossible to ignore him. As a result, more and more classmates around them were drawn to watch. Fangmo's heart raced as she gossiped. "Wow, Ban Sheng talked to you and you didn't respond. And what did he mean by bad person?" Lin Weixia lowered her head and put away the green homework notebook. "It's nothing." She paused, then added, "His tone was just like when Fang Hua threatened me that night. He's really awful." Half an hour later, the broadcast announced for students to gather on the playground. It was for the new semester's motivational meeting. The student council would conduct surprise inspections of each class's appearance. Students quickly left the classroom and the stairwell became noisy. Fang Yimo turned back to look at her, eyes wide. "Wei Zia, where's your name tag?" Lin Wei Zia looked down at her chest while turning back. Her heart jumped. "Where's my name tag?" She waved at Fang Yimo. "You go to the playground first. I'll go back and look for it." Lin Wei Zia ran back to the corridor, looking down as she searched. But she couldn't find it anywhere and was getting anxious and sweaty. She was searching intently at the third-floor corner when she suddenly glimpsed a black shadow. Her eyelashes fluttered as she looked up from the shoes, following the soft fabric of trousers wrapping long legs. It was Ban Sheng, also in the school uniform but exuding a rebellious aura. Ban Sheng looked at her and held out his hand. "Looking for your name tag?" Lin Weixia sighed in relief, taking the name tag. "Thank you for finding my name tag." Ban Sheng took 2 steps forward. At this moment, the corridor was bathed in sunlight. Ban Sheng lowered his head and chuckled. "I didn't find this, it's new." Lin Weixia's voice dropped. She was stunned for a moment. "Bunzing Zimig." He held up 3 fingers, remembered to pay 12 yuan, then he straightened up and put his hands back in his pockets. He brushed past her without looking back. Lin Weixia couldn't understand why he would come back to help her. She was a top student girl. Lin Weixia's sincerity earned her a powerful girlfriend, and the rich young master Ban Sheng changed all his preferences for the girl he liked. All the students gathered on the playground. Fangamo looked at her carefully. "Weisha, did you find your name tag? The student council is coming to inspect. You can't leave your hair down." Just as she said this, a sharp and loud voice came from right in front of them. Lin Weixia looked up and saw 3 student council members approaching. Li Xingren had an arrogant expression. He commanded imperiously, "Don't you know the school rules? You have 1 minute to tie up your hair." Lin Weixia replied calmly, "I'm sorry, it's not convenient. I've already explained my situation to the teacher before entering school." He didn't expect Lin Weixia to refuse. Crossing his arms haughtily, he said, "Oh, so F class is getting bold now, huh? Even the student council can't control you." He said, slowly moving closer with contempt. "Or is it that you're so poor that you need me to sponsor you a hair tie?" Everyone laughed. Such a thick-skinned poor person, the outstanding representative of F class. Lin Weixia emphasized again, "I said I've already reported to the teacher. You can go ask." Li Xingren couldn't stand it anymore. Extremely angry, he got closer. "With that height, you should follow the rules for that height. You must tie up your hair." He suddenly raised his hand just as he was about to grab Lin Weixia's hair. His hand was suddenly intercepted. Li Xingren forcefully shook off the hand. Who's meddling in this? He was very surprised when he saw it was Lu Sijia. How could he be helping a poor girl? Lu Sijia looked at him, his voice not loud but carrying an intimidating effect. "Xingren, that's enough. Don't use your position as an excuse for your personal actions." Li Xingren couldn't let it go. "Lu Sijia, what's your relationship with her? Why are you speaking up for her?" Lu Sijia narrowed his eyes, remembering the typhoon weekend and feeling Lin Weixia's attentive care. He protected her behind him and said seriously, "She's my friend." Li Shengren left indignantly. "Just an F-class student. What's so great about that?" Others also thought this new F-class student had a lot of face. Lucy Gia being friends with an F-class student was really lowering himself. Lenusha glanced at him, feeling happy inside. She finally had a friend. Afterwards, they returned to their ranks. Lucy just stood next to Lenusha. A group of boys standing in the back row were bored and paying attention to the girls' every move. A companion whispered, "Brother Zhao really has good taste in girls. Lucigia is beautiful and righteous. It'd be face-giving to take her out." Someone responded, "But that new transfer student is quite special too. Although she's an F-class student, her aura is no less than Queen Lu's." Lin Weixia stood next to Lucigia, quite tall, with long, soft black hair reaching her waist. She wore a tall uniform with straight, fair legs under the plaid skirt. What they said wasn't wrong because even Zhang Jiaoding was stunned. His tone carried a hint of contempt. F-class is good, hanging out with a bunch of poor people you can win them over with just some expensive gifts. That transfer student's legs are indeed white and straight, it must feel good to touch them. Suddenly someone patted his shoulder, a cold voice called out, "Zhang Jiaoding." He was startled instantly. Ban Sheng slightly raised his chin, his eyes precisely on him. "I have something to discuss with you, let's talk somewhere else." Another day, Ban Sheng's fall were passed through the corridor and heard a group of girls saying, "Yesterday afternoon, Ban Sheng and Jung Xiaoxing fought because he offended Lucigia. Ban Sheng usually looks down on everyone, turns out he likes Lucigia. A perfect match, not surprising. I saw them together outside school the day before yesterday." He quickly rushed into the classroom, panting he ran to Ban Sheng. He whispered, "They say you fought Jing Xiaoxing for Lucigia. Is it true?" Ban Sheng's face looked very unpleasant, he coldly stared at him. Without saying a word, he casually opened a bottle of drink. Chilling Hua, seeing this, immediately waved his hand. "All right, I won't ask any more." He looked down for 3 seconds and was instantly shocked. 98? Only 2 points deducted on the entire test paper for presentation. Lin Weixia suddenly looked up, watching the two of them. Listening attentively, Chilminghua asked if there was any secret. "Teach us." Ban Sheng tossed him at the bottle of milk. "Tell him to drink more milk." He was speechless. Damn, how can this person say such a perfunctory can't be more perfunctory thing in such a serious tone? Lin Weixia chuckled softly. She decided to stop listening to them and refocused on the test paper in front of her. The high school exam was a bit harder than expected. Ban Sheng's high score proved that he was indeed smart. Ban Sheng poured the drink into a small cup. She meanwhile looked up inside. "You bought soda to mix with salt water? I thought you didn't like salty drinks." Banchi and Jesharip skirred. "I've started to like it recently." He then picked up the cup, ready to drink. Lin Weixia was drawing a friction force analysis diagram. Her pen tip suddenly deviated and the straight line became crooked. The rich young master secretly helping the girl he likes. Trying every means to gain the aloof top student girl's favor. During break, Lucigia and Lin Weixia were resting by the railing. His gaze moved to the nameplate on Lin Weixia's left chest. Remembering something, he asked, Zia, where did you find your nameplate in the end?" Lin Weixia touched her nameplate. "I didn't find it. Ban Sheng sold me a new one. I don't know how he managed it." Lucy Zia's expression became complex for a moment but quickly returned to normal. If it's him, then it's not surprising. Ban Sheng is very shrewd. He's been doing business and making money for a long time. He even had a hand in designing the high school's uniform badges. At the mention of Ban Sheng, Lucigia's proud face softened, automatically showing an expression of admiration. But his family is so rich, he's definitely not doing this for money. Seeing this, Lin Weixia joked, "The more mysterious, the more fascinating, right? I heard that yesterday he did something for Lucigia." She immediately covered her mouth, a barely noticeable blush appearing on her face. "Don't talk nonsense." She paused for a few seconds, then started speaking. "Actually, I've liked Ban Sheng for a long time. Ban Sheng is different from other boys. He likes astrophysics. He once went to the Northwest Astronomical Observatory alone to observe stars. He stayed for 2 months just to find one star. He also liked swimming. He's been to many places and seen all kinds of seas. But I can't even understand star coordinates. I choked to death in water. His knowledge, his ideas, I feel like I can never catch up." Lin Wei Zia held Liu Zijia's hand. "Zijia, I'm not very good at comforting people, don't force yourself." She squeezed her hand back, her eyes full of hope and desire. Zia, can you help me pursue him?" 2 days later, Lin Wei Zia and Fan Yimo came to the water dispenser to get water. As they were about to leave, they ran into 2 girls who were close to Li Xingren. "Li Xingren's birthday is this week. His family is having a party, you can come." Lin Wei Zio's tone was gentle, but she directly refused. "I'm sorry, I have other plans for the weekend." The girls were displeased upon hearing this and turned to leave. Fangmo's tone was cheerful but mixed with a bit of worry. "They never used to invite F-class students to play before. It would be great if you went. Besides, it's not good to be on bad terms with Li Xingren." She smiled. My family runs a fruit shop. I have to help at the store on weekends. Lin Weixia suddenly thought of something and frowned, so using neck tees to divide people into classes. Was Ban Sheng's idea? Didn't anyone object? Fangamo scratched his head. I don't know about that. I heard some F-class students raised objections, but they were rejected by the A-class department head. They said it's a school tradition. Class time had arrived and they quickly rushed back. Lucijiak glanced back. Lin Weixia mauled for her to check her phone. She quietly took out her phone and looked at it under the desk. Li Zingren invited you to the party too, right? He invited me as well. I guess someone pressured him to make peace. But I agreed. Li Zingren's brother is good friends with Ban Sheng. Ban Sheng will be there too. Lin Weixia frowned. She initially wanted to type a refusal, but then remembered she had promised Lu Sijia to help her pursue him. Ban Sheng deleted the refusal she was about to type. She replied with a simple okay. Suddenly, Ban Sheng threw a book backwards. Lin Weixia opened it. She saw the 12 yuan she owed him along with a note. On it was Lin Weixia's cold but polite thank you. After thank you on a new line was a string of clear and forceful handwriting. Don't accept cash, followed by a series of letters and numbers. It was Ban Sheng's WeChat ID. Lin Weixia looked over, holding the note. Ban Sheng was sitting gracefully. His long, pale neck and the bumps of his spine moved as he acted like nothing had happened. Lin Weixia took out her phone again, searched the ID on the note, and clicked to add. She found his nickname was Ban. Was it the opinion of his name? Or the English word meaning prohibits? In less than 2 seconds, Ban Sheng accepted her friend request. The cool, world-weary rich young master, creating opportunities to be alone with the aloof top student girl. They accidentally bumped into each other, their skin touching more intimately. Lin Weixia sat on the bed, purposely opening her phone. She checked if Ban Sheng had collected the 12 yuan she transferred. She had transferred it to him in the afternoon. Why hadn't he accepted it yet? Lin Weixia decided to ask him tomorrow. Just as she was about to sleep, her phone vibrated. She poked her head out and immediately grabbed her phone. Her roommate CJ had messaged, asking Lin Weixia to help choose an outfit for Li Zingren's birthday party on the weekend. Lin Weixia helped her pick a black, fitted waist dress. As they were chatting casually, a new message notification appeared. She opened it. Ban Sheng had sent the address location and a reminder not to get lost. She put down her phone and quickly ducked under the covers. How did Ban Xing know she was going, and he had seen the transfer but didn't accept it? Whatever. Lin Weixia wasn't interested in knowing more. On Sunday evening, Lin Weixia arrived at the foot of the mountain carrying a potted cactus. She texted Lu Sijia, I'm terrible with directions. Can you come pick me up? Suddenly, a car stopped. Lin Weixia ended up getting into Ban Xing's private car. She kept looking out the window to ease the awkwardness. The driver quietly reminded the young master that this mountain road had many turns, so they should sit tight. Suddenly, there was a sharp turn. Despite her efforts to maintain balance, she lost control and fell towards him. Lin Weixia practically fell onto him, her forehead hitting his chin, her porcelain-like arm brushing against his clothes. On another firm forearm, sakin blood vessels pulsing beneath the surface. Lin Weixia's heart pounded, her face slightly flushed. As their eyes met, a faint fragrance filled the air. It felt like an electric current with a tingling sensation where they touched. The young master from a wealthy family finally received a gift from the girl he liked. Lin Weixia had practically fallen onto him, and Ban Sheng's hand was pricked by the cactus. He immediately apologized, quickly taking out a band-aid and handing it to him. Ban Sheng leaned back in the car seat, biting the band-aid at an angle. He tore it open with his other hand. Awkwardly sticking it on the wound, Lin Weixia asked embarrassedly, weren't you already there? Someone posted photos of the party in the class group. I saw you in them. Ban Xing stared blankly. He lazily replied, went out to buy something for Li Zingren's brother, also checking if anyone got lost. Lin Weixia turned her face away, embarrassed. That evening at the villa, Ban Xing quickly took the thing, saying, Uncle Chin, your back isn't good. Let me take the box. He was sweating, young master, I can make a few trips. Lin Weixia came over, I'll help you. Uncle Chun shook his head. No need, Ban Sheng blocked her view, casually handing her a balloon. Just take this, you don't need to do anything, I'll handle it. He said, carrying the box away. Lin Weixia watched his back, he was quite considerate. Ban Sheng glanced at the cactus in her arms, raising an eyebrow. A birthday gift for Li Shengran. Lin Weixia, she didn't have many presentable gifts. This cactus was a plant she had cared for a long time. It was something she cherished, so she wanted to give it as a gift. Just as she thought Ban Sheng would mock her gift, the next second Ban Sheng came closer, suddenly snatching the cactus from her, his tone playful. It pricked my hand, so it wants to come with me. Then he pulled out a red gift box from the trunk, handing it to her, still looking nonchalant. Give this to Li Sheng Ran instead. It's that celebrity signed photo he wanted before. Lin Weixia pursed her lips. If you want to give it, do it yourself. No need to use me. Besides, I've cared for this cactus for a long time. Li Zingren is allergic to cacti. Hearing this, he understood. He made a sound of acknowledgement. He had thought she looked down on his gift. Had he misunderstood? As they walked in together, people started whispering. In just a few days, she's hooked up with Ban Sheng again. Yeah, her intention to climb the social ladder is too obvious. Lucigia walked over, holding her hand and apologizing. Weixia, I just saw your message. I should have picked you up earlier. Then she looked at Ban Sheng. Thank you for bringing her up. Ban Sheng smiled slightly, then handed the box to the staff. Lin Weixia said it's fine. Then she handed Li Zingren a birthday gift. If not for Lucigia, who would want to invite her, the gift from Lin might be something cheap. Opening it, he exclaimed loudly, his face brightening. How did you know I like him? My idol's rare autograph. Where did you get it? Others commented. Unexpectedly, he's quite good at giving gifts, must have some connections and networks. No wonder Lu CGI hangs out with him. Lin Weixia looked at Ban Sheng, about to speak. Li Shengren pushed him in. All right, come in and have some snacks. Ban Sheng was also pushed him by someone. Ban Sheng smiled, glancing at Lin Weixia. He popped a candy into his mouth, dealing with people in this circle. Besides being vigilant, there were other ways. But he was still the same as before, which was enough. The beautiful and gentle top student noticed by others. The proud young master from a wealthy family was the first to object. Dare to touch her and see what happens. A guy whistled. He asked Ban Sheng, that girl sitting on the U-shaped sofa looks nice. Who is she? Everyone's gaze followed his gesture. Lin Weixia was sitting on the U-shaped sofa. She wore a basic short shirt, sitting straight. Her blue high-waisted jeans looked loose. She was sitting there playing with a puzzle. The guy smirked. It's lonely being alone. Why not invite her to join us? If Ben doesn't mind, why should we? Ban Sheng's face darkened. His voice turned cold, warning them looking for trouble. The other guy was stunned. The group laughed. Okay, if she's Ben's girl, we won't ask anymore. Lucy just stood behind, overhearing the conversation. Something in her heart plummeted. She lost the desire to go talk to him. Instead, she fled downstairs. Why did Ban Sheng care so much? Lin Weixia called out loudly. Zia sat down next to her, handing her juice. I've been thinking, starting tomorrow, I'll deliver milk to Ban Sheng every morning. Lin Weixia reminded her. He likes Changwang brand sweet milk. She was taken aback by this. Instinctively wary, she asked, how do you know that? Li Weixia took a sip of juice. Ban Sheng's habit of drinking milk every day is well known at school. Plus, I sit right behind him. She finally relaxed. It made sense. Hopefully, she was overthinking. Suddenly hearing a commotion, she looked up. On the second-floor balcony, several boys surrounded a frail-looking girl who appeared terrified. Zhang Zhao held a coconut, smiling as he reached out. Why are you hiding? Let's try some cookies too. Under the intimidating gaze of the boys, the frail girl lowered her head, visibly frightened. A boy behind her kicked her heart. Zhao's talking to you. Why the hell are you hesitating? The girl stumbled forward from the impact, about to crash into Zheng Zhou. He dodged to the side. The girl fell face first onto the ground. The group burst into laughter, their voices harsh. Look how pitiful she is, can't even stand steady. Lin Weixia, seeing this scene, quickly walked over. The arrogant young master from a wealthy family had actually learned to tease the girl he liked. The atmosphere was truly intense. Zhang Zhao reached out, constantly poking her with one finger, mocking. Let me ask you, when you made these cookies, did your skin flakes fall into them too? Another boy laughed loudly. Bro, stop it, you're grossing me out. Lin Weixia wanted to step forward but was pulled back by Ban Sheng. To prevent him from moving, Ban Sheng pressed down on him, stopping him from slipping away. Lin Weixia felt tormented, constantly struggling. Can't you see they're bullying her? Ban Sheng cautioned him. If you go out now, you'll only provoke them. You didn't care at all, so what? He forcefully broke free from his hold, only to be pinned down again by Ban Shan. He tore off the band-aid from his finger. Exposing the wound, he said, cactus thorns are stuck in there, I can't get them out. Lin Weixia was distracted, feeling he was being unreasonable. Ban Sheng met his dark eyes, emphasizing again, help me now and I'll let you go over there. Lin Weixia looked down at his finger. He had caused it, so he should indeed be responsible. He had to compromise, quickly remove the thorns, then he could go help, but he also hoped Ban Sheng would keep his word. His cold and overly rational voice spoke up. The more you help, the worse they'll get. If you don't interfere, someone else will handle this. Lin Weixia looked at him wide-eyed, stunned for a moment. He then said word by word, watching someone being bullied without doing anything. How is that any different from the bullies? Just then Li Xingren's clear and strong voice came from the corridor. Zhang Jian, you guys are indeed here. Lin Weixia looked over. Li Xingren was very displeased. I asked my desk maid to come help. Why are you all bullying her? Lin Weixia sighed in relief. With him there, that girl should be safe, but he just happened to be here right now. Was it a coincidence? Lin Weixia prepared to leave, but he was pulled back again. Ban Sheng's voice was deep and magnetic. Everything's resolved now. Focus. Lin Weixia breathed heavily, his small face slightly flushed. The thorns had been removed. He glanced at the injured finger, reminding softly the band-aid isn't on. Lin Weixia made an O sound, quickly putting the band-aid on for him. Then he turned to leave Ban Sheng. Suddenly he spoke, you're right, I'm not much different from those people. Lin Weixia paused upon hearing this. He smiled brightly, looking at the bandaged wound and added, so you'll have to get used to me showing up from time to time. Hearing these words, Lin Weixia left, puffing his cheeks in anger. Li Xingren pushed the two of them away, joking, what's wrong with you guys? Go downstairs and cool off. Zhang Zhaoan smirked, fish scale girl, you're lucky this time. Next time I'll play something more exciting. The girl sadly picked up the cookies from the ground. While wiping her tears, she cried miserably. Lin Weixia reached out his hand to her. Don't be afraid, they're gone now. Let me take you away from here. He supported the bully girl as they walked away. Suddenly, Li Xingren hurriedly ran over. Classmate Lin Weixia, wait a moment, panting he said, I'm sorry. I didn't expect those boys to be so awful. I invited you to play and this happened. I must take responsibility. This is a small compensation. Please take it. Lin Weixia accepted it and said, thank you, it's not safe to walk at night. Li Xingren will have his driver take you home. They both cared for each other but didn't dare express their feelings. The alley ahead is too narrow, the car can only stop here. Lin Weixia handed her the things. There's medicine from Li Xing ran inside, your palms and knees are scraped. Apply it when you get home. You wanted to walk her home but was unexpectedly rejected by this frail girl. He could only watch as she limped into the alley looking quite disheveled. Why did this girl avoid him? Just because he was an F student? A student's F students, after all, it's just an excuse for bullies to pick on others. Since he came to Shingo, he absolutely wouldn't do nothing. Late at night, he dreamed of past events, a group of students mocking. What's this thing he's wearing? It's so weird. Is he disabled? Are you deaf? Can't you hear us talking? He collapsed on the ground, crying bitterly, begging them to stop. At that moment, a boy stood up and protected him from behind. I want to let you bully him. In the end, that boy was trampled under a group of students. But he still desperately called out, smiling. Lin Weixia, he suddenly woke up, eyes wide open, breathing rapidly. He sighed, why do I keep dreaming about the past? She put on her school uniform and placed the hearing aid on her left ear. After adjusting her hair, it perfectly covered her ears. Suddenly, her aunt came in. Shasha, haven't you been feeling unwell lately? I made some herbal tea. Take it to school. She hesitated, not wanting to take it to school. But her aunt was angry. No, when you're unwell, you must drink herbal tea to cool down. This is the most effective. At school, Lucigia took one sip and dared not drink more. The taste was unbearably bitter. He was a bit embarrassed, so you can't drink it either. I'll ask my aunt to improve it. Lucigia suddenly asked, have you decided which club to join? Why not come with me to the basketball club? He leaned down, his beautiful eyes pleading. Come on, come on. Ban Sheng is also in the basketball club. You promised to help me before. Lin Weixia's lips moved, but no words came out. Her eyes remained fixed on the cello club flyer. He was very happy, always staying in the classroom, reading isn't good. You should go out and exercise more. All right, it's happily decided then. Afterwards, he placed a bottle of milk on Ban Sheng's desk. Today's task was completed. Lin Weixia hesitated for a moment. The cello flyer was finally stuffed into the drawer. A while later, Ban Sheng arrived. Q Ming HWA and Qi Yinxian exclaimed, why is there a box on your desk? It's still your favorite orange milk. Who knows he's so well? He must be from some girl, right? That's nice. I want one too. Banshee glanced down at Lin Weixia. He was writing on his test paper but heard this conversation clearly. Since that party for a whole week, the two hadn't spoken to each other. Banshee uncasually said, all right, I'll give it to you. Chilmingwa refused. No, I'm afraid the girl who sent the milk will kill me. Lin Weixia looked at them thinking, after what I said last time, he must be angry. But he's so busy, maybe he's already forgotten. But when they go to the basketball club, they'll definitely meet. What it do? The cool top student girl Lin Weixia sends a love letter to her good friend. Unexpectedly, it was misunderstood. The proud, cool, rich young master was overjoyed after receiving the envelope. The two of them arrived at the basketball club but couldn't even see Ban Sheng's shadow. Lucy Jai asked, do you know why Ban Sheng isn't coming to the basketball club? Ming Ko grabbed the ball and jumped to shoot. The basketball went smoothly into the hoop, hitting the floor. It made a loud bang sound. He wiped his sweat with his shirts. After hearing you came, he didn't want to come anymore. Lucy Jai switched to local dialect to curse him. You dead man, you idiot, don't you know how to talk? A boy nearby patted his shoulder. All right, Brother Chow stopped teasing him. Then he turned to explain. Banshing rarely comes to the basketball club just a few times a semester and he doesn't participate in group activities. Lucy Jio was dejected. He thought joining the basketball club would give him a chance to get close to him, but he couldn't even see him. Suddenly, he had an idea, holding his arm and smiling. Washa, can you help me deliver a letter to Banshing, please? Lin Weixia hesitated for a moment. Looking up at him, I'm not close to him. Lu Zia held a small hand. Even if you're not close to Ban Xiang, you sit near him, right? You can quietly do it when handing out homework. He frowned, why don't you give it to him yourself? Lu Zia lacked confidence, lowering his head. I'm afraid of being rejected. Lin Wei Zia, it's good that you don't have someone you like, you don't have to be so anxious like me. He held his hand, talking and smiling. But when it's delivered to a certain extent, I'll confess, we'll see then. I'm the one sending him milk every day, then he handed him a letter, I've already written it. And besides you, I don't want anyone else to know. Please, Shashia, I'll treat you to ice cream this weekend. Lin Wei Shash sighed. He can only try. In the afternoon, he found the classroom empty and prepared to put the envelope on Ban Cheng's desk. A gust of wind blew in from the window, messing up the desks a bit. Just as he reached out to place it, the wind blew it away. Lin Weixia stood there stunned for a moment, then reacted the next second. He immediately chased after it, just bending down to pick it up. But Ban Sheng, who had returned, picked it up instead. Ban Sheng looked at the pink envelope in front of him. A bit excited, he tentatively asked, is this letter for me? Lin Weixia didn't answer and walked forward. At this moment, Ban Sheng grabbed his wrist. He asked seriously, are you asking me out? Lin Weixia once again didn't answer him, taking her silence as consent. He directly opened the envelope and looked, smiling. He said to her, okay, I'll go the day after tomorrow afternoon. He misunderstood. Lin Weixia inexplicably felt hot and broke out in a light sweat. She looked up and met his gaze. Just as she was about to explain, several people came in complaining about the heat. One boy even greeted Ban Shan. Brother Ban, you're here too? Lin Weixia was mortified. She turned and walked out. She thought to herself, it's okay. The process doesn't matter. Anyway, the result is he'll go to the appointment. The handsome, cool, world-weary, rich young master Ban Sheng. Because of losing his virginity, he became the talk of the school forum, while the cold, top student girl Lin Weixia thought of her previous painful past. Today was the day of the appointment. After school, Lin Weixia, wearing her school uniform and carrying her backpack, walked out of the school gate. While waiting for the bus, she felt inexplicably uneasy. Ban Sheng had agreed before, surely he wouldn't stand her up again this time. After a bus left, Lin Weixia looked up and saw Lu Sijia and Ban Sheng together. They were particularly intimate. He was wearing a crisp school uniform, tall and slim. Maybe because they were out of school, a few buttons on his collar were undone, revealing a smooth throat. He was casually looking at his phone. Beside him, Lucia said something to him. Then Lucia's face blossomed into a bright smile. Lucia saw Lin Weixia outside the crowd and excitedly waved at her. Lin Weixia smiled back. Then she gripped her backpack, strapped tightly, and left in a hurry, feeling as if she had deliberately done something wrong and was afraid of being discovered. Banshing saw her leave and his face became very cold. But Lucy Jia thought she hadn't heard. Lin Wei Zia quickly adjusted her mood. Banshing had misunderstood on his own, she was just helping deliver a letter. Suddenly, her phone in her pocket rang a few times. She opened it to see messages from Lu Sijia. Zia, Benching asked me out this weekend. I can't treat you to ice cream. I'll definitely make it up to you another day. She looked up and glanced over there. She saw Benching and Lu Sijia get on the same bus. Lin Wei Zia forced a smile and typed a reply, it's okay, have fun. In the evening, Lin Wei Zia helped at her aunt's fruit shop. In her remaining time, she looked at the computer for a while. The data on the YCH website was a bit dismal. The post count in the gossip and comment sections was still 0. Was it because it was newly established? Suddenly, her phone beside her vibrated. She opened it to see it was a message from Fangamo. Weixia, have you seen the school forum? It's exploded, here's a Weibo link. Lin Weixia clicked the link and logged in as a guest. An ID named Colorful Black posted a photo. The text was blurry. It was a photo of a blue swimming pool. A boy was being pressed against the edge of the pool underwater, resting. In the comments, thumbs pressed on the screen, scrolling down. This is Ben Xingjia, right? My house is right in that area. Ah, Sijia, you went to Ben Xingjia's place. Awesome, Lu Sijia. I remember Ban Xing never lets anyone in his swimming pool. Get together quickly, no one could be a better match than you two. Lin Weixia clicked to enlarge the image. Ban Xing was leaning by the pool, soaking wet, but his features were still exquisite. Revealing an enviable physique, Fangamo sent a voice message. Ban Xing is so handsome. And finally we see him swimming again. I thought after that incident he wouldn't. People sometimes have an innate intuition. Lin Weixia's eyelids twitched heavily. She thought of the boy who saved her before. It also happened by the pool. The bullies gripped his clothes tightly. Liang, aren't you always showing off? Why are you so weak like a girl now? Lin Weixia asked seriously again. What incident are you talking about? Fangamo finally replied, nothing. Maybe I remembered wrong. The rich young master Ban Sheng from GNAO was rumored to be with a female student. The cold top student Lin Weixia was shocked to hear this. In an accidental process, she inadvertently drew a small heart on his school uniform. As soon as Lin Weixia arrived in the classroom and sat down, Lu Sijia sat opposite her. Trying to keep her tone steady, she said, I was wrong. Weixia, I'm really sorry. To show her apology, I have a gift for you. The next second, she pulled out a bag from her drawer. This bag is very popular recently. I think the style suits you too. Lin Weixia pushed it away. No, this is too expensive. How can I accept it? With an aya, she said, I specially bought the best friend style. It's perfect for us to have one each. If you don't carry it with me, how pitiful will I be carrying it alone? Lin Weixia's eyelashes fluttered, her tones serious. Okay, thank you for the gift. I'll use it well. She was seriously doing her homework while Lucigia watched. Suddenly thinking of something, her eyes lit up with excitement. She whispered, actually, I went to Ban Sheng's house on the weekend. We got in closer. She looked up and smiled. Is it going well then? Looks like Cupid's arrow has struck you both. Lucigia immediately stood up. Oh, you're laughing again. She reached out her hands to tickle her. Lin Weixia was very ticklish and couldn't help but giggle uncontrollably. Facing Lucigia's advancing steps, she had to surrender and then ran away. As she turned, she bumped into someone's arms. She was about to say sorry when she turned her head and saw it was Ban Sheng. She was stunned. The pen in her hand accidentally poked Ban Sheng's chest. She realized it and immediately withdrew her hand, saying sorry. She stood in front of Lin Weixia, blocking Ban Sheng's view. Good morning, Ban Sheng. Weixia didn't mean it just now. Don't blame her. Ban Sheng looked down at Lucija. Come out with me for a moment. Class time arrived. Feng Emo called out in the smallest voice. Weizia pointed outside with her finger. Quick look, Lu Zijia and Ban Xiang are still talking in the corridor. They're like filming an idol drama. It's so pleasing to the eye. Only then did Lin Weizia look outside. The two of them stood together in the corridor outside, looking a bit intimate. Don't know what Ban Xiang said that made Lu Zijia laugh so happily. It was indeed pleasing to the eye. Only when class ended did they walk back to the classroom one after another. The classroom chatter grew louder with ambiguous glances thrown their way. Wow, the little lovebirds are finally back. You skipped an entire class. How was your romantic exchange? Lucy Gia couldn't stop smiling. Stop it, don't talk nonsense. These days, their rumors were spreading like wildfire. Ban Sheng seemed to have never spoken up about it. Was he not caring about others' opinions? Or was he feeling annoyed when in danger? Why think about these things? It's not my business anyway. Chio Minghua turned his head, looking shocked. Yo, young Master Ban, what's that on your uniform? Who dares to be so bold as to draw a heart on you? Ban Sheng heard this and glanced down. It did look like a rough heart. Lin Wei Zia's heart tightened, nearly crushing the pan she was holding. It was accidentally drawn when they bumped into each other earlier. Ban Sheng leaned back, snorting a laugh. Recklessness should have its limits. It seems the proud young Master Ban Sheng was actually jealous. Seeing the girl he liked playing and joking around with her male deskmate, he inexplicably felt very unhappy. Suddenly, a long arm reached over towards his ear. The smooth black hair directly swiped his earphones. What are you listening to so intently? Let me hear too. Ming Chao listened for less than 3 seconds and discovered there was no song in the earphones. Wow, deskmate. So your earphones are used as earplugs, but they don't even block sound. Lin Wei Zio reached out to grab them. Ming Chao, give me back my earphones. Seeing her action, he laughed. There's no sound in them. Why are you so nervous? Banshin was reading a book and found their playful sounds very annoying. He couldn't help but purse his lips in frustration. It's so noisy. This class was PE. Lucy Jio felt hot and tired. Having outdoor PE in this weather is simply unreasonable. Lin Weizia pointed over there. How about you wait for me, Sijia? I'll go buy some ice. Lu Sijia beamed with joy. Weizia, you're so thoughtful. She ran to the cold drink store and bought 2 cups of salted lemon soda. When she returned excitedly, she found Lu Sijia was with Bansham. They were chatting and laughing. Ban Sheng, why do you like preserved plum candy so much? Is it that delicious? He responded with a noncommittal, do you want me to accompany you to buy some? Banshee glanced at Lin Weixia, then readily agreed. Okay, Lin Weixia frowned slightly. Why did hearing him agree make her feel so uncomfortable? Lucija made a gesture, so the Weixia. Ban Sheng came to find me on his own, then she left with Ban Sheng smiling brightly. Lin Wei Xiao wondered if Ban Sheng was getting revenge on her, but she didn't know if Ban Sheng was doing it on purpose. Whenever she was with Lu Sijia, he would make Lu Sijia go to him. Leaving her alone, at first Lin Wei Xia thought it was a coincidence. But as it happened more often, she began to feel Ban Sheng was doing it intentionally. At this moment, Ning Kao appeared and greeted her. Deskmate, why are you daydreaming alone? He shook his head. Nothing, noticing Ning Kao besides wearing the school uniform. He wore pink t-shirts, never repeating. He asked, every time I see you, you're wearing pink. Do you like it that much? Ming Kao hummed in agreement. You noticed, pink is your deskmate's lucky color, wearing it makes me invincible. As he was talking, he spotted Lin Wei Xia holding 2 cups of salted lemon soda. He reached over to grab one from her hand. Salted lemon soda. I'm thirsty after playing basketball. Thanks, Lin Weixia instinctively stood on tiptoes to grab the drink Ning Kao was holding up high, but he kept switching in between his left and right hands. They quickly started horsing around. Their posture was somewhat intimate. Ning Kao was a head taller than her, his arm occasionally touching her shoulder. Lin Weixia was both amused and annoyed by his actions. Ban Sheng saw Lin Weixia playing around with Ning Kao again. He felt inexplicably upset, his eyes darkening instantly. With a crunch, he bit down on the candy in his mouth and swallowed it whole. Why could Lin Weixia talk normally with others, play and joke around, but always avoid him at all costs? Lucija noticed something was off and asked, what's wrong? He only left a sentence, not feeling well, I'm leaving first. The situation took a sudden turn. Lucija didn't know why, but Ban Sheng's mood had suddenly dropped. He left after saying just one sentence. What was this about? She felt sour inside. He had left Weixia to accompany him to buy candy, but then he just walked away. It had been a week. Lin Weixia looked at Lucija's seat. She hadn't come to class today either. Rumors spread in school that Ban Sheng had stood up Lucy on their weekend date. The news spread like wildfire. Some said Lu Sijia had been dumped. That Ban Sheng had another love interest, that he was with an older female student. What confirmed these rumors was that Lu Sijia hadn't come to school for the new week. She had been on leave the whole time. Lin Wei Xia was very worried. She picked up her phone and sent a message. Sijia, why didn't you come to class today? Are you feeling unwell? Sijia, are you okay? Remember to reply when you see this. Sijia, if you need to talk, I'm always here. Seeing no reply for a long time, she grew even more worried. She hurriedly called, but there was no answer. The call was hung up. At least the phone wasn't off. She probably hadn't done anything dangerous. But given CJ's personality, she must be feeling very upset about Ban Sheng treating her like this. She had even sent the letter earlier. Lin Weixia decided to go find Ban Sheng and get to the bottom of this. The rich young master Ban Sheng and the gentle top student Lin Weixia had a competitive game of basketball. As the distance between them closed, she noticed a mole under the young man's eye. Lin Weixia went to the basketball court. From afar, she could hear the sound of the ball hitting the floor. Ban Sheng was wearing a white jersey dribbling the ball. Li Yuran was still commenting on Ban Sheng's skills. Not bad, Asham. I want your senior to teach you a move or two. Ban Sheng looked at him arrogantly. He leapt past him. No thanks with your lousy skills. You're not qualified to teach me. His fingers with clear knuckles firmly gripped the ball. He jumped up to shoot, arms straight. The ball made a parabolic arc and fell into the basket. Lin Weixia stood there watching for a few minutes, then suddenly spoke. Ban Xing, I need to talk to you. Ban Xing turned around, his gaze quickly sweeping over her. He picked up the ball and walked past her, preparing to leave. He only replied with one sentence, I'm busy now. Lin Weixia's breathing quick and slightly. She emphasized 5 minutes, I only need 5 minutes. Li Yuran teased, this is the prettiest girl who's come looking for you, give the little beauty a chance. As they left, only the two of them remained on the court. Ban Sheng looked at her, suddenly throwing the ball in his hand into Lin Weixia's arms. He said slowly, get past me once and I'll give you those 5 minutes. Lin Weixia instinctively caught the ball. After thinking for a moment, she nodded. All right, it's a deal. She didn't know how to play basketball. She only joined the basketball club because Lu Sijia dragged her in. Her athletic ability was average, but now she had no choice but to go for it. Lin Weixia bounced the basketball once and started dribbling. Ban Xing stood in front of her. Lin Weixia carried the ball. Ban Xing didn't even need to jump, taking advantage of his height, being a head taller than her. He easily blocked her ball with one long arm. He threw the ball back to her again. He advised Lin Weixia, you can't win against me, don't waste your time. She definitely couldn't win by brute force. Lin Weixia thought of a plan, using feints might give her a chance. She held the basketball in front of him. Feinting, she tried to change direction and shoot when he wasn't prepared. But Ban Sheng didn't fall for her tricks, catching Lin Weixia's ball again. No matter how Lin Weixia tried to shoot, Ban Sheng could predict her next move, yet he remained incredibly casual. With an attitude of I'll play along, do whatever you want. 20 minutes later, Lin Weixia's forehead was covered in a thin layer of sweat. Her fair cheeks were flushed. Either from anger or exertion. Ban Sheng raised an eyebrow. Do you still want to continue? Lin Weixia picked up the ball again. She had to take a gamble. The next second, she rushed straight at him, almost pressing against his chest. Ban Sheng was looking down. A pure face crashed into his dark pupils. The distance between them closed infinitely. Ban Sheng smelled a fruity scent from her hair. His Adam's apple bobbed, feeling a momentary itch. Lin Weixia looked at him, her eyes focused as if he was the only person in them. She spoke slowly but seriously. So you have a mole into your eye? Usually almost no one notices it, but she did. Ban Sheng was stunned for a moment, quickly covering it with his hand. Lin Weixia seized the opportunity, turning sideways and throwing the ball hard. The basketball grazed the rim, slowly spinning around before falling in. Lin Weixia let out a small sigh of relief, her eyes clearing. I won. Banshee glanced at her. Lin Weixia was wiping her sweat, panting. He smiled slightly. He had actually agreed to be gentle. The gentle top student Lin Weixia, in order to cheer up her best friend, actually took the initiative to find the cold, rich young master Ban Sheng and even agreed to give him a favor. Lin Weixia explained, on the day I delivered the letter, I was going to explain, but suddenly many people came into the classroom. I didn't have time, so you misunderstood. I'm sorry, but as his friend, I don't want to see him hurt. So I was hoping you could explain to him about the missed appointment. Ban Sheng lowered his head, suppressing some emotion that was about to surface. What's in it for me if I do? Lin Weixia was stunned. She pressed her lips together, no longer speaking. She left with one last sentence. Figure it out yourself. Ban Sheng slowly straightened up, staring at her back. After several seconds, he smiled slightly. That night, as Lin Weixia was preparing for bed, her phone suddenly rang. She opened it to see a message from Lin Weixia. See. Bashia, I made you worry. The weather turned cold these days and I caught a bad cold. Plus, with Ban Sheng standing me up, I wasn't in a good mood, so I didn't go to school or reply to you. Also, I didn't actually go to his house that day. I just happened to pass by and secretly took a photo of him swimming. I posted it on Weibo. I did this not only out of vanity, but also to use rumors to stake my claim. But the funny thing is he doesn't care what I do at all. Lin Weixia was typing quickly. Sigia. No one is more important than yourself. You don't need to do this for him. Just as she was about to send it, Lin Weixia sent another long voice message. He stood me up and keeps finding ways to reject me. I've never been so humiliated in my life, but he messaged me this afternoon. He apologized and told me not to focus on him. But Weixia, I won't give up, I like him. I must have him, Lin Weixia sighed. Okay, when are you coming to class? Lin Weixia replied with 2 words. Tomorrow, the next day in the morning, Lin Weixia sat in her seat. Many girls surrounded her. Sigia, you were sick, why didn't you tell us? We were so worried. Lin Weixia walked in and saw that Lin Weixia had really come. A girl whispered, you don't know, while you were absent, there were many outrageous rumors at school. Smart as she was, Lin Weixia knew. She raised an eyebrow. Pretending to be enthusiastic, she said, oh really? I haven't heard much. Then she smiled. Anyway, thanks everyone for caring about me. I'll treat you all to dinner this weekend. You can choose the place. Ningqiao came over muttering. A few days ago, it was these people who were bad-mouthing Miss Lu the most. Now they're back to sucking up, so fake. His gaze swept over Lin Weixia's face. Shocked, he said, deskmate, what did you do last night? She answered, made soup. Ningqiao's gaze moved to the thermos on the desk. The aroma was already seeping out. He asked with a grin, smells good, can I have a taste? Lin Weixia shook her head, don't even think about it. This is for Sigia, she's not fully recovered yet. Ningqiao humbatun. Ms. Liu is very picky. It's a waste to give it to her. Give it to me instead. I'll drink every last drop. Lin Weixia smiled and drank a bowl. It's delicious. I drink it all up, then she hugged the thermos and drank directly. Zhezhe, your cooking is so good, it's at a level that would make my mom ashamed. Is this treatment only for sick people? Lin Weixia laughed. Anytime you want a drink, I can make it for you. Lin Weixia happily linked arms with her. It's so great to have you as a friend. Let's go, it's time for between-class exercises. She shook her head. You go first. I need to use this time to hand out the Chinese test papers. Lin Weixia brought the test papers from the office. She glanced at the students doing between class exercises outside. Just as she was about to enter, she heard some students discussing her. Hey, don't you think that new transfer student is quite a suck-up? You know, Lin Weixia, she even makes soup for Lucija. And she acts all pure in front of the boys, always putting on airs. She really thinks she's a goddess. Look who still uses a thermos these days. So old-fashioned, unlike her either. Did you see the bag CGI gave her? Probably because she felt sorry for always carrying that shabby backpack. She gathered her courage and finally walked in. 3 classmates saw her and were startled. They didn't dare say more. They hurriedly ran out. For her, it was enough that CGI could come back to class normally. It didn't matter what others said. And she should also return what she promised to Ban Sheng soon. Lin Weixia found the WeChat contact named Ben in her list. She sent a message, "What benefit do you want?" The arrogant, rich young master Ban Sheng saw the gentle top student Lin Weixia tutoring her deskmate. He immediately became jealous and demanded, "Spend a day with me this weekend." There were big changes in rankings for this midterm exam. The teacher emphasized that students should promptly review and fill in gaps, reminding them that exams are not the goal, just a means. For ordinary students, exams are just a periodic summary of learning outcomes. But for top students, it's a moment where they could drop to F grade if they don't work hard. Ban Sheng still firmly held the first place in the grade. Except for his low Chinese score, he got excellent results in other subjects. Especially in physics, the teacher wanted to frame his physics score and problem-solving approach and hang it in the center for classmates to study and learn from. Chomingyu joked, "Teacher, our Ban is still breathing, you know?" Ban Sheng could hardly bear it, his face full of resentment. He discreetly kicked the chair in front of him. Chomingyu's chair shook and he fell to the ground with a thud. The whole class burst into laughter. The teacher on the podium laughed and directly called out, "Chomingyua, you haven't said yet, how did you do the physics multiple choice questions? You didn't even guess one right." You picked up Lin Weixia's paper, very pleased. Lin Weixia's results are also very good. She got second place this time with a perfect score in the Chinese essay. The students below whispered a perfect score in the essay. Could it be plagiarized? It's just one exam, she's a transfer student. Her previous exam scores were all 0. An F is still an F. Fangamo gave her a thumbs up. "Weizia, you're amazing, worthy of being the Chinese class representative." She calmly said, "Thank you." This time, the teacher called Lu Sijia's name. "Your ranking dropped by 6 places, you're about to fall out of the top 10. Remember to come to my office after class." In the office, the teacher looked at Lu Sijia's paper again. "How could you get this kind of question wrong with your level? Did you not read the question carefully? Look at Lin Weixia. She's very thorough in reading comprehension. Not just Chinese, your math score has also dropped. If you're not good at geometry, you can ask Lin Weixia, she did quite well." Lucy Jia was very dissatisfied at this moment. She complained, "Isn't it normal for scores to go up and down? And we're talking about my scores. Why keep mentioning Lin Weixia?" The teacher got angry. "Is this how you talk to a teacher?" He frowned impatiently. "I'm just stating the facts." Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. Lin Weixia came in carrying test papers. "Teacher, these Chinese papers need to be graded urgently. They're needed for the evening cell study session." Seeing this, the teacher sighed and waved for her to go back. As she passed by Lu Sijia, Lin Weixia called out to her softly, but she ignored it and walked straight out. The homeroom teacher formed mutual help groups based on the students' academic performance. Ningkeo became a key support target, and this task fell to Lin Weixia. Lin Weixia found key problem types for Ningkeo and asked him to try them, saying he could ask if he didn't understand. Ningkeo wasn't very interested in studying and casually replied, "Don't take that mutual help group too seriously. I don't want to waste time on studying." Lucija, passing by, heard this and stopped. "You indeed can't waste time on studying. After all, you have to go home and grill skewers every day after school. You'll have to inherit the family's street food business in the future." Ningkeo wasn't angry at Lucy Jia's blatant arrogance and mockery. He showed his white teeth and said, "Yeah, I'm not like Miss Lu who dresses up extravagantly for boys every day. I wonder which unlucky old baby will end up with her." Lucy Jia's face turned red with anger. She picked up a book and hit him. "You dead loser, you dare to provoke me to, you dodge, hey. Can't hit me, can't hit me." Lin Weixia sighed. "All right, I'll just explain the most important problem types to you, you don't need to sit down."